What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out this insane Predator life-size bust. This is a group called Deep Tail. So the name of this company, what the frick is the name? I think it's just Deep Tail. This is at like some sort of event, but check this out. So you have this one, which is 55 inches tall. Holy Jupiter, that's as tall as Wonder Woman on horse. And then this one's like 36 inches tall. So it's a little bit smaller than my current Predator bust. My current one has like more belly. This one cuts off right after the armor, where mine has, probably like 3 more inches of armor. So yeah, let's check this out. It does come with a swappable head. This is a mass produced, not a custom person. I mean, it is a custom, but it's going to be mass produced. So it's not going to be like a stick on a head type of custom like the majority of customs are nowadays, like my current one. Check this out. So you have a semi-closed mouth. So it's, like my current one is the super closed. This is just semi-open. It looks really good detail-wise. I'm a little uncertain on the black dots. I kind of feel like they're too high and should be a little bit lower and close down a little bit better. Kind of similar to like the Prime one or my current bust. That's one thing. The eyes, I also think, are the wrong color. They're more red here when they should be more purplish. However, it looks like they used real leather straps. The armor and the gun look freaking perfect. They have the quills on the belly. The necklaces all look flawless. The unmasked head looks really good, but it is missing some of the, damage. Otherwise, I love the paint app, the eyes. The extra head does include the quills array. Like, you swap this entire head out. It's not like mine where I just put a mask on. This one's an actually complete swap out, which frankly, like putting a mask on is much easier for me. Because here you pretty much have to display this side by side. And that right there is another bust of its own. It's a space hog with those dreads. This one, is much more reasonable, and I think it does flow a little bit better. One of my big issues with this is that right there, it ends on like the groin sash, and I wish the bust ended right here. Like, get rid of this. You don't need that. It'll lower the bust like 10-15 inches, so it's not stupid tall. And a second thing, these bases are just 0 out of 10. I hate those bases. Now, like, that base is kind of cool, that neomorph. But yeah, like that base, it's just a black base. Like, they had such a huge opportunity. I did suggest to the owner, like, hey, you should consider, like his spaceship jungle themed base with a logo. Like, imagine how much cooler that would be. Like, imagine this and this both had a cool base, and this was not just a stick, but, maybe similar to like the old Sideshow Wolf Predator or something like that, where it's not just like a metal pole. So it's not the perfect bust, but I think it does look extremely good and miles better than just about anything else out there. And it definitely looks redonkulously big. But like I said, I'm not a fan of basically that. This one doesn't have, like the base is the biggest problem. You'd have to customize the base, similar to how I did it with my Aliens FX one. Where I customized it, but there's not a huge price difference though as well between this little one and the big one. Check out, like the details. So the tall one, it's actually 51 inches, so not quite as tall as Wonder Woman, but 31 wide, 22 deep, 2 swappable heads, a title plaque, so maybe they give you a Predator logo or probably just a COA, but it's between 22 to 2,400 bucks, which is very cheap. My Aliens FX was 3,500. The smaller one is 16 to 1,800. So you're gonna save what, like $400, $500, $600 by going with the smaller one, and it's 35.4. Same width and depth. Does come with both, the swap out heads. TBD on edition size and when it would ship. But I hear they're gonna make the total quantity for the 2 products is 150. So pretty low edition size. Who knows if Queen Studios will ever make a Predator bust. I'm sure if they did, it would probably be better than this, just in terms of concept. Like, I think the face, like, the likeness is perfect. The mask is near perfect. There's a few tweaks I'd make. Like, I would adjust those black dots and add the actual battle damage to this. Even if it's not, like, sculpted in, just painted on, I think it needs to be fixed because there's no battle damage, like, at all. Like, there's supposed to be, like, a scuff mark here, a big black dot there, some battle damage here. But I love everything else about that mask. I mean, I won't deny this is tempting because I've heard that Queen will never make a Predator bust. And if they don't, our only other hope is Infinity Studios making a life-size bust. And considering how tall this is, it's kind of a shame they didn't just at least give you this right arm with a gauntlet holding up. Imagine how cool that would be. Considering it's just so tall, I feel like they should just give you both arms and charge more. Charge $3,500, give us both arms. Imagine, like, this is the gauntlet up, and then this one is holding a freaking, max skull, and then throw a dog tag, on there, and, more or less I'm trying to make it more like my Aliens FX, because I think I did a really good job on that one. Is this better than my Aliens FX? I think in some areas, yes. I think this one has quills right here. Mine does not. The necklace is very similar. I think the armor and the laser gun is better on this one. The dreads are quite a bit longer on this one. I'm not 100% sure which one's more accurate, but I think the dreads might be a little too long. Like, they look a little too long in my opinion. The sculpt of the Predator is extremely good. I also really love the sculpt on mine. The paint app, like I said, the black dots don't look quite as good. I feel like it should go a little bit lower, like maybe to right here where my mouse is. And it needs to, it's really fat right here and then just immediately, like, super skinny and then ends. So I would have liked that to flow a little bit better because I think it just could be a little bit better. Teeth look perfect. Inner mouth, you can't really see the detail. It's super good. So I can't tell. I mean, the color looks good, but I can't really see little veins, but it's not that best of a photo. But yeah, and my bust kind of ends like around right here where my mouse is at. So this one adds basically a little bit more, and then you got the belt, and then of course the sash. But like I said, I really don't like that, and I also do not like the base on either of these. Granted, mine didn't even technically come with a base. I just made a base. So, I mean, at least this one has a base. But you could, of course, add a bunch of leaves and a logo, similar to my Aliens FX one. You would definitely want to do it up to the sash. So you could add a ton of leaves and, logos and a snake if you wanted to. You could add a lot to this base. So I definitely think it has potential. I think it's the best mass-produced Predator bust we've ever seen. It's not perfect, but it is likely to be the best one for a long time. I definitely really like it. And the price is very appealing. It does not include shipping. So let's just say this is $2,400 with that, plus shipping. Shipping, I mean, from China, it might be $1,000 for that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it still probably is $3,500, which is the price of my Aliens FX one. There are a few things I like better on my Aliens FX. Some of the paintwork in some areas. His head sculpt is extremely good. Like, I really like it. I don't know if I'll get this. I could also imagine myself pairing this with Prime 1 Predator. Someone still hasn't bought it. But imagine I paired it with Prime 1 Predator and we threw that mid-room in this, like right there. That thing would be so damn tall, it'd block everything. But it would be super legendary and epic. A 51-inch tall Predator bust mid-room. It would have to be lower shelf. I feel like if you had it tall shelf, it'd be like that damn tall. It'd be just too tall. By the way, I'm playing Stellar Blade. Holy Jupiter's cock. I love this game. And I'm immediately thinking, Prime 1, you need to make Eve. She is like Tifa Lockhart hot. And the game is super fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, folks, let me know what you think of this Predator bus. And do you prefer this smaller, slightly cheaper one? You save $600. You get rid of that ugly sash. You do lose some belly, but you still get all the armor. You know, just using a little belly. And I'm also curious, are they not including like the necklace and all that? I feel like they should. I almost think I honestly just prefer this one. I mean, this one has more presence, but this one's still 36 inches tall. So it's, you know, and I think it just flows better. You know, the way it like cuts off. I'm very tempted to get this one, but I don't know, $600 more and you add all this and that presence. I don't know. What do you guys think? I was not expecting this. I do like it a lot, and it is tempting for me. I'd love to see this one painted and ensure it comes with like, you know, obviously we'll have the bone necklace, but we'll include these two. You know, it better. If it didn't, then I wouldn't even consider it. But I do conceptually think this one's a little bit better. Anyways, folks, I have to jump to a work meeting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know, is this the ultimate Predator bus? Is it better than my Aliens FX? Should I consider it? Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.